Jody shares here, I'm 8 months in and my crown opened for the first time last week. And wow, is this a trip? My question is the energy is all up in my throat right now to a point I can't talk or swallow. I literally speak for a living. I have some big dates to perform vocally soon, and I'm looking for any throat chakra opening ideas to open it. Please and thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Jody, that's quite an unfolding there. I think there's been a few in the group that have had similar experiences with the throat getting somewhat um, closed off, inability to speak, these types of things. Um, what's coming to me to share here is that it may be an opportunity to really dive into trust and surrender here. So there's parts of us that recognize we're going through this amazing thing called Kundalini awakening. You know, the crown chakra may have opened up. This is incredible. And then on the other hand, we look at the calendar, we go, oh no, like I've got things to do, right? And you know, we want to try and find a way to balance these two um trend these two processes in our lives, spiritual transformation and then like career and job and stuff. So what helped me was to recognize that there is only our spiritual transformation here. There is nothing outside of it. So this includes everything on our calendar. It includes our relationships, our bills, our health. Every last thing is included in our spiritual transformational process. It's not something outside of it. It's not something secondary. It's not something that kind of gets in the way. It is the process. It is the context for the process, right? And so for me, what I say is, look, you know, I have these appointments, these events, these obligations. You know, I have these bills, these things to do. I trust that you'll sort of take care of me and handle it in some way or another. And you know that if this doesn't get resolved, because the Kundalini is intelligent, she's able to, you know, resolve and address all of these things for us. You say if it doesn't get resolved, or you don't show me how to resolve it, or there isn't some relief or some shift, well, then you know that I won't be able to meet my obligations, and I trust that you know, you'll take care of me and everything will be okay. So yeah, I just have to give everything up to her. And I've never once been let down. Miracles begin to happen where either suddenly before the event, your throat opens up in a new way and you're just, you know, speaking in from such a new place and it's incredible, or the event gets postponed, or something or the other happens where you're just taken care of. Um, the other alternative, and this can be somewhat scary, is perhaps there's some calling uh, to move beyond some of these endeavors and projects and career things we have going on because now we've now evolved beyond them. And that could be scary, can be a leap into the unknown. But once again, it involves surrender. It involves surrender to this spiritual process, which ultimately contains our career and everything, but um, shouldn't compete with it. Shouldn't compete with it. For myself, I was um I used to play in like a punk band and I started going through all this process and stuff, and so I recognized that playing angry music is just not a thing for me anymore. And so I left this band, and a few years later they wanted to do like a reunion show and like, you know, just for fun or whatever. And so I'm in the midst of like a really intense purging purification cycle, and I'm like, just for whatever reason, like really sick. Like I have like a fever. I'm like just chills and all this kind of stuff. And through the flow, I recognized that I was meant to do this show, but I was so sick. And so I just gave it up to God. I said, God, if I'm meant to do this, you know, all these people are coming to do this show, like people are traveling for this and all this stuff. Like, I don't want to let them down, but you know what's going on here. And you also know what's happening in my body and my system. So I trust that you'll figure it out for me. And I'm just going to surrender. Right. And so I show up at this house for the show or whatever. And the moment we went on, I just went from feeling like absolute garbage to feeling like, you know, 1,000%. The flow took over. Everything just unfolded beautifully. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was like a miraculous healing for the 20 minutes that we were playing this like loud, angry music. And the moment that we were done, all just came right back. And I went home and just wrapped myself in a towel and went to sleep because I was like sweaty and all this stuff. And so what I'm trying to say is she knows everything that's going on in your life and she can perform miracles and move mountains and stuff, but you have to fully trust her. You have to fully trust her. And so I hope that this is what unfolds for you. I hope that, the throat opens up and, you speak and you're speaking from a new place and it's incredible. Um, but we have to let go of any attachment to that being our desired outcome. Any attachment for what we want should be just put aside and just say, God, whatever you want, that's what I want. And I trust that whatever you have in store for me is going to unfold perfectly because you're not here to harm me. I'm here to serve you and you want me to serve you. And so you'll support me to do so. And then we just let it go. We just let it go. And that's where our surrender comes in. And this is like how we were speaking earlier. This is one way that we can really chip away at our ego, right? Really chip away at our ego that wants to control, that wants to say, I'll do this process, but don't mess with my career. The ego doesn't get to say that anymore, right? We just have to just surrender. The process is our career, is our relationships, is our bills, is our whatever, like performances or whatever. It's all the process, all context to surrender. So I hope that can help you. I understand it's a tough place to be. But on the other side of this type of initiation can be some incredible growth. And already you're experiencing, significant chakra openings as well. So I hope that can help you. Jody. Yeah, Jody. Yeah, hallelujah. Yeah, she's tricksy. Yeah, she's tricksy. She will bring us to the edge of our growth and say, okay, you've come this far, let's go further. Let's go further. And it's eventually you get in on the joke, and then it gets really fun because you understand I'm always supported. Then you're kind of like you just have such deep trust in this process that um it's magic. It's magical. Yeah. Yeah, and there are, of course, like Alexander's sharing here, like purely organic honeys may help. I personally don't have any particular practices or approaches or things like that to relieve the throat. Instead, I invite people to find the state of being in which they will be receptive to the inspiration to do the things that may be necessary, if there are any things at all, right? So you find the state of being which is open, receptive, calm, centered, and then you may get an impulse. Oh, maybe I should do this. Or somebody may mention something to you, and then you're like, that's a good idea. But if we're frantically looking for the things to do, often we won't find them. Something to keep in mind as well.